Coming up,
1, 2, 3.
it's off to anger management for our bully gator.
Hold him, mate. Wrap it around that tree, buddy.
A stealthy snake seeks solace in the scrub.
Please be careful.
And the first devils are released at the Ark.
Have you seen him this morning already?
I saw him at Mr. Skinny, and he just went up just enough to annoy him. And there was a big...
Testing the boundaries.
Oh, yeah.
Obie and I are investigating some trouble that's been brewing in the Gator Lagoon.
Brutus is as big as this boat.
That's a little bit scary.
Brutus is our rowdy teenager. He started harassing the females and fighting the older male gators for territory.
Right. Most of the time they get along, and there's a real social hierarchy from big boys right down to tiny little hatchlings. Now, Brutus is at that point in his life where he's ready to become top dog. He's a teenage gator turning into a man. And because the rest of our gators are old, he sees an opportunity to take over. Ah, that's our gator. Look, he's just sitting there, standing his ground, doesn't want to move. Everyone else is scattered, and the king's just holding his ground. We're at a point where either we take Brutus out and we put him in the naughty corner, or we're going to have to remove all of our old boys.
What's the plan? Try and lure him out up on the bank?
Yeah, go for a bit of food and rope him.
It's a little bit terrifying being this close in such a little boat to a big head. If he comes forward...
You've got a paddle, mate.
I'm not going to be able to stop him.
You've got a paddle. This is all to do with territory and girls. There's room for everyone in the lagoon. The problem is that Brutus wants the best site. Look at him, king of the pond. His back's out, his head's up. Sure, there's a spot that he could slot into, but he wants one of those best locations where the girls want to be.
Gators are cold-blooded. They'll do anything not to exert energy before they've warmed up in the sun. So we'll come back in an hour or so with some tasty tucker.
Righto, mate, we'll see you in a little while. Chickens. The lure.
Right.
Yeah, there's some extra rope.
Good, beauty. We're confident two of us are going to be enough.
No, but I've got a little plan. Brutus is a gator in the prime of his life. That means he's full of testosterone and ready to fight. The danger has gone to level 10.
Yep. We've got everything?
Yeah, this is everything. If we don't take Brutus out now, what we face is a lot of injuries, a lot of stressed out gators, and it'll end in death. And that's not something that we want to happen. Tim to Kyle?
Yes, Tim.
Mate, why don't you pop out backside of the Gator Lagoon?
No problem, Tim. I'll be straight there.
Kyle's worked with gators, but not like Brutus.
Jeez, he's quick.
Hey, mate.
Hey, Tim, hey, Abs, what's going on?
We got a treat for you today.
Oh, what's going on?
Kyle doesn't know it yet, but this rookie keeper is going to get his first lesson in gator wrangling.
So let's just have a bit of a chat about what's going to happen. How you feeling?
Bit nervous, but keen to give it a try.
So just for a warm-up, let's see how Kyle gets on with an old three-legged female.
So we don't want her to think there's food, so we just want you to move her out. So all you're going to do is give her a bit of a tap. Come on, come on. And once she turns, nothing hard, just a gentle...
Just a tap, yep.
Yeah, that's it, mate. She's good.
Come on, sweetheart, on tripod. With the little ones, around the metre size, I have handled a bit, but ones this size, not very much experience at all. So we should see how it goes.
That's a warm-up, mate. She's a three-legged old gator.
She's this nice slow one, is she?
She's no Brutus.
All right. Oh.
Brutus is a cranky gator in his prime. And whilst he's in that water, that's his domain. He's got the upper hand.
That's him coming in. On land, it's us against Brutus, and we got a good chance. That's when we can get him.
Just watch them little ones, mate.
Stay in there, please. Hey, not you we're after today. Thank you. There you go. Yeah, I love you too. In terms of dangerous jobs here at the park, this is right up there. We've got a critter with one of the strongest jaw pressures on Earth. And this is a male in the prime of his life. Take this. Oh.
Hey, watch out.
Come on. This is Brutus. Come on. That's a gator all the way up. Come on. Good. That's good. Kyle, jump on. 1, 2, 3. OK, Kyle, you keep that tension on. Obes and I are going to go around. You right, mate? 1, 2, 3. Obes, on. You hold him, mate. Wrap it around that tree, buddy. Mate, can you tie that off? Yep.
I'd like to know what's behind us, mate.
Yeah, Kyle will give us a yell. I'm just going to smother him, mate. You boys have just got to be ready to jump on. OK. There we go. You get ready to jump, because he's just going to roll with me. OK, he's going. You, Kyle on, jump on, mate. Let Obes work there for a minute and just jump on, just smother him, mate. That's it. How you going with the feet, mate?
Very heavy, eh? They're twice the size of my hands.
If he rolls, mate, you just get your foot out from under him. Don't keep it under there or you'll snap it. OK. Geez, that's a big head. You right, mate?
Yeah, mate.
He's a good boy.
It looks like we're winning the battle with Brutus. For a first-timer, Kyle is doing well, but there's some way to go before the job's done.
Not so tough now, hey, buddy? Not so tough now. Ooh, bit of commotion. Maybe that was a celebration of the removal of Brutus. Gators are big and strong, but in a time like this when you're capturing them, they're also pretty vulnerable. If they struggle too much, they can get a lactic acid build-up, and that can be fatal. It can happen very, very quickly. So we need Brutus to stay calm. 1, 2, 3. That's it, mate. Good job. Again, 1, 2, 3. Now we just put the tie downs on, mate, to hold him in place. Once we've caught Brutus, we've then got a bit of time just sitting there while we're tying his legs up, while we're holding him still. That attracts interest from the other gators. They think it's feed time and they're moving in. Obes, throw us a stick, mate. We got to throw us a stick. We don't want him up. Stay away, buddy. Hey. Stay away.
Watch that little one to your side, mate.
The Tasmanian devil is in serious trouble, ravaged by devil facial tumour disease. Numbers have plummeted by as much as 95%. In 2003, when it became apparent that extinction was a strong possibility, the Australian Zoos Association joined forces with the official Save the Devil program to establish an insurance population that would be suitable for reintroduction to the Tasmanian landscape when the time is right. In mid-2010, construction began on Devil Ark. Up to 20 men toiled from dawn till dusk, living rough in Australia's mighty Barrington Tops. The weather was extreme and progress on the site was long and exhausting. Huge free-range enclosures mean the Devils feel right at home. The initial fenced area extends over 50 hectares, only a small part of the 500-hectare property which Devil Ark will grow into over the next 20 years. 1 metre deep fencing foundation ditches were dug through rocky ground, and more than 8 kilometres of secure perimeter fencing has been erected.
The inside of each pen is a totally different ballgame. Then it's all about making the devil happy and the environment being as natural as possible. We're going to stock each pen with densities of devils that put them in a natural state. There'll be nesting sites and birthing sites for females, staggered age structure and mixed sex ratios. I think it could not be better.
First release was a special moment for all of us who put in so much hard work into getting Devil Ark up and running.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. It's kind of an emotional moment for Tim and the guys and myself and everybody from the Australian Reptile Park team. And Tim, who's probably put more into this project than anyone, gets the honour of the ceremonious release of the first Tassie Devil.
You're right. Let's go back. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
That was January 2011. Since then, we've had some brilliant success, not least with our breeding program. Make sure you catch up with developments at the Ark later in the series.
We've had a call from a couple from Buckety, and they've got what they've described as a death adder, and it's actually in their front yard. So I'm going to go and grab it. We can use it for the venom program. G'day. You got yourself a snake?
Yeah.
Come on, up here.
Down the bottom there. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. You think it's a death adder?
Yep,
Yeah,
think
pretty
so.
sure.
What's the story? What happened?
I was out in the garden with the dog and she was playing around with it, running around and staring at it, so I went up and had a look. And
Yeah.
Just sitting in the garden there with it, eating a bird.
It was Des who called for help, fearing Gavin was up to his old tricks.
He picks them up, which I don't like, and then drives them away. I don't like it because if he gets bitten, I've got to get into a hospital and it's an hour's drive.
The thing is with the death adder, number 8 most toxic snake in the world.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
You're
we
mad.
won't be picking them up anymore.
No.
I hope not.
No. Do you want to show me where the snake is?
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay. You better stay here. This is perfect for them, you know. Your beautiful garden brings in the birds, brings in the snakes. Death adders are responsible for a number of bites each year and very capable of killing a person. They have neurotoxins that effectively put your body into paralysis and you will die. The thing is about death adders that if it's finished its food, it's just going to be sitting there now. Brown snake would be gone, but an adder relies on its camouflage. So I'm going to hop in and have a look. You've got thongs on, so please stay there, and you're not allowed to catch it.
That's right. It's not allowed to catch it.
You've got eyes on here.
Yes.
The easiest thing's just to do this. They're near impossible to spot. That's perfect for them. That's what they love, these Banksia leaves. I get nervous looking for adders. The adder's somewhere. No, you don't know where it is. A death adder doesn't have the ability to take off very quickly like we assume most snakes do. They're short and stocky. They can't just crawl away. He's going to hold his position. He thinks he's camouflaged. If your hand goes too close, you're bitten. Nope, he's here somewhere. The death adder knows we're here. He can sense us. He would have known we're here from the moment we started to walk down this track, but he's going to hold tight.
Please be careful.
Yeah, I will.
I don't want to have to drive to the hospital.
I don't want to get bitten, and I don't want to step on him. You've got to be smart and implement a process. That's working like a minesweep. You clear one area and then move on to the next.
Yeah, it might be further up.
Bit
the top.
further?
Yeah. Looks like it's gone to me.
No, he'll be there. They're just perfect. They camouflage so well. OK, I've spotted him. Just stay there.
Yep.
You're not going to believe it. There's the head.
Where?
Right underneath my hook. There he is. There's the head. See?
Oh, yep. I cannot believe that there is the head of it. That is amazing.
Yeah, this is nature at its best. You won't find a better camouflaged animal than this. You know, they've got one of the fastest strikes of any snake on Earth.
Talk about coloured for the surroundings, aren't they? Just made for it. Yeah, perfect.
We'll bring him out on the flat there and we can have a look at his tail.
That's amazing.
There we go.
Oh, gosh.
And it has that unmistakably deadly head. Big venom glands, angular head, and a good delivery system, big fangs. If you're bitten, there's normally a good chance you've copped a full dose. I hope that Gav and Des get something out of this too, and not just that the snake's gone, but that Gav stops picking them up, Des keeps an eye on him, and she's careful in the garden because 99 times out of 100 people are bitten by catching the snake, poking the snake, or trying to move it. It's not the person that leaves it alone that gets bitten.
He's not going to pick him up anymore. He's promised me. I don't know whether it'll work, but he has promised me.
Yeah.
Would you like to give him a name?
Oh, just Buckety, I suppose.
Buckety.
Yeah.
That's a great name. Buckety the Death Adder.
Yeah.
Our new Death Adder Buckety is coming back to the park with me where he'll be a part of the venom program. We'll begin to extract his venom and we'll send that off to be made into anti-venom so he can help save a life. All right, well, thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks, Tim.
No more catching snakes.
No.
Keep an eye on him.
And I'll keep my boots on.
Yes, please. OK, see ya.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Jules, we're going to need... guess a lift, Oates. Oh, we're going to need an army of guys to move Brutus, Jules. We're out here now. He's all tied up, and you better get Big Johnny.
Yeah, we'll be there as soon as possible.
OK, see you soon. Hey, off you go, please. We don't want you up here.
We're on a mission to relocate Brutus here at the Australian Reptile Park.
Off you go, mate. Please. You too.
But not everything is going to plan.
Come on. We've got water points everywhere, and gators aren't ambush predators like saltwater crocs, but they're hungry and they're quick, so it's a dangerous mix. Yeah, hopefully our crew arrives in a minute and we can get Brutus out of here. It's a bit daunting having him sitting there and big male gators right here. Hey, gang, just at the right time, the backup team arrives. We need everyone, all hands on deck, just to lift him, then we've got to move him. Oh, crikey. Hold him. OK, let's go. I said Brutus was 300 kilos. I reckon he's more than that. We had 8 people on the board and we're still struggling.
Oh, hang on.
Right. We start walking and pretty soon we're in mud, rocks, stepping over trees. We need more help and reinforcements are called in again. That's it.
I'm going like out.
One more. That's it. OK.
This is a big 400 kilo gator.
Everyone down.
Stupidest thing we've ever decided to do.
What's wrong, Abe?
Oh, I'm a wee bit unfit.
Oh, jeez.
This lagoon is not designed for taking big gators out. It's horrible getting them out. Yeah, just go easy, mate.
Oh, yeah?
We've got to go over fences and then we've got to take Brutus into the park area, the main park area with all the visitors. And very quickly they swarm. They all want to see Brutus. They come in, had a pat. The kids are saying how soft he is, how big his teeth are. That was a really good moment. All right, guys. Hop on back there. We're going to lift him up now. Ready? 1, 2. Just sit him down, guys. We can slide. That's good, guys. That's enough.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I'll drive you up there. Just sing out if you need anything.
Oh, still lots more fun to come. We've got to go still put him to his new home now, so we'll see how he's going to react to it.
You right, boys?
We're good to go, mate.
OK. Hold on. Almost here, boys. Righto, let's get him in his home.
2, 3.
Every available staff member is on this board and things haven't got any easier at the tail end of our journey.
Right, you have to stay right up in that bush there. Guys, there's a big drop-off behind my side here. Yeah.
2 down.
OK, up. Keep going. You've got to stay in the bush there, swing it round.
At last, we're at the cooling-off pond, which will be Brutus's temporary home.
OK.
Go down. Go down. 3 out.
Righto, let's leave him. We'll all jump out and then we'll let him in. Brutus needs this cooling-off period. He's a testosterone-fueled alligator and he's not going to get along with anyone. Only time will tell if he can come back to the lagoon.
The legs are just as easy to untie. Sit on, cross. Sit on. All right, mouse free.
Yep, off, mate. Good, you're right.
I'm off. I'm way back.
Off you go, mate. That's your new pond, buddy. Yeah, I know you're not happy. Everyone else will be. It's going to take the gators a couple of days to realise that Brutus is not there. He's a real stirrer. They're going to be pretty relieved when that doesn't happen today. See you, mate. And put you to work, mate. But you better play nice.
It's not long before Buckety and I are back at the park.
This is it, Buckety. 250 new mates. In these 3 rooms, we have 250 of the world's most toxic snakes. King browns, taipans, tiger snakes. And we milk them, we extract their venom. We send that off to be made into anti-venom and we save lives. Well, this is it, mate. Here he comes. This is the dangerous part. One slip and you're bitten. Your body will slip into paralysis, you'll stop breathing and you die. Come on, matey. Here he comes. What we'll do is just gently pin him. Now we've got him. Look at that. The idea is that we need to present him onto this plastic filament, and when his fangs bite through, that stimulates him to produce his venom. So we need him... Whoa, look at that, good boy. As soon as Buckety sees that vial, I think he thought it was my arm, and it was just a grab. Imagine Des in the garden. Bang! You get bitten by an adder, you'll know it. That's a long fang. That's a good venom delivery system. You will know you've been bitten, and what a shock. Look at that. That's enough in there to kill a couple of grown men. And you're a cranky snake. It can take up to 50 milkings to make 1 vial of antivenom. If you're bitten by a death adder, you might need 10 vials of antivenom to recover. I'm glad that's not me. What happens from here is we actually freeze-dry this venom and we send it off to the Commonwealth Serum Laboratories. They turn it into antivenom. This is our job done. Off you come, mate. You got a bit of attitude.
Buckety will now be a permanent part of the park's venom production unit and will be milked once a fortnight.
Australia has 10 out of 10 of the most toxic land snakes on Earth. We have 2,000 bites every year, 300 of which receive antivenom. Can you imagine how many people could die if this place didn't exist? Sleep tight, mate. You did a good job today. You need a bit of a rest.